All right, we are back out on the northwest side with our exclusive access to the newest community by Meritage Homes. This amazing community is going to have everything from pickleball courts, swimming pools, walking and hiking trails, plus some awesome views of the mountains. We're going to take a look inside their amazing new model home, and then we're going to jump on the map so I can show you everything from where you'd be shopping, going to school, and just how close you are to everything. And then of course, I'm going to go over all of the floor plans and pricing for this new community that has yet to open. You're going to get first pick of the draw when it comes to lots and floor plans. It's something you're not going to want to miss out on. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. All right, come on in. Now this floor plan is the quartz floor plan. It is just under 1,600 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. They do have a similar model at other communities, but there's a few modifications with this one, which I really like. So right as you walk in, you have the entryway, 9-foot ceilings throughout the entire house. And then right off of the entry, you do have a coat closet. So perfect as you're coming in and out of the house, or if you were going and walking around the neighborhood. But follow me through here. Now, as we make our way through, lots of natural lighting throughout this entire house, and you come in right into the kitchen. Really beautiful kitchen, nice spacious island, and then at all of their communities they do have gas ranges, which is really nice. Now a plus with Meritage is that they are move-in ready homes, so that means you get all of the appliances included. So that's including your gas range, your dishwasher, your refrigerator, your washer, dryer, microwave, all Whirlpool appliances, which is really nice. And it comes with window coverings, which is even better. That's gonna be the blinds that cover your window. So that's a huge, huge plus. Some of the builders are still wanting to negotiate those things, but with Meritage, they are move-in ready. You just pack your bags and furniture and go. Now, biggest difference with this floor plan is in the other model homes at other communities, this is actually a 4th bedroom here. So this space is cut off and it is a bedroom. I really like how this is set up. This is a flex room, and instead you just have a 3-bedroom. So this is perfect if you are doing, if you're working from home, if you wanna have it set up as a second living room, or just a flex space for your kids for a playroom. This is really perfect, and it really makes the house feel a lot bigger. I kind of feel in the other model, when this is closed off as a bedroom, it feels a little tight in this space. Right through here, you have the guest bathroom. It's gonna be a single vanity, and then there's a shower tub combo through here. And let me show you just behind the door, there's also some extra storage for linen right through there. So I really like it. It makes it just really functional. You're not having too many coat closets and everything, which is really nice. Now, directly behind, right here, this is where the laundry closet is. Now, this is the washer and dryer that would be coming with any house. And of course, let's say they run out, you're gonna get a different version, but they're all Whirlpool appliances, which is really great. And that adds on to all of the warranties. With those, I'm pretty sure it's a 3 to 5 year, depending on the manufacturer. Here we have the first guest bedroom. This one is super cute how they have it set up. Perfect kids room, perfect guest room, but you do have a window with the front facing window. And then this room actually has a nice walk-in closet. So really nice and spacious, and really this is perfect for any family or single people. It works and flows really, really well. Now, the second guest bedroom is right across, but that doorway right there is actually the doorway to the garage, and they all come with tankless water heaters. We can't go in there right now because it is the construction office, but that one is the door for the garage. Now, here we have the second guest bedroom. Super cute. Love how they have this design. And this is just a nice little segue here. See you in Arizona. So if you're looking to relocate or have questions, my contact information is down below. But really great second guest bedroom. It flows nicely. Again, you have a lot of natural lighting. And one thing I will say is that these windows, with new construction especially, we are in peak summertime right now. We are west facing from this window. It should be radiating and hot and feel the heat in here. it feels perfectly cool. There is barely any heat coming through this window. So that just shows the energy efficiency with new windows, and especially with their insulation. They use spray foam insulation in Meritage Homes. That helps keep it very air controlled, very airtight. You can barely hear any noise from out there, if any, which is great when you're on a construction site, but it also helps maintain with your systems and the life of the systems and help with your energy bills. I'm not kidding, this is like not even warm. So that's really, really great and good to know. For the HER scale, it does score 47. So I'll meet you on the other side of the house so we can check out the rest of the kitchen and the living room. Because this community hasn't opened yet, if you would like to get exclusive pricing and what they're going to be offering for the incentives for this community, go ahead and scan this QR code right here and I will reach out to you directly to give you those exclusive pricing and incentives. Or if the community is already open, I can also get you what they're doing up to date with any of their amazing incentives for this community. One thing I want to point out about this floor plan is the one that they have similar at other locations. This actually cuts off the wall right here. So this is a new modification that they've done in this specific model, which besides getting rid of that 4th bedroom and having the flex room, they have a little cutout here, which it might not seem like a big deal, but it does make a huge difference, and it kind of makes the space feel a little bit bigger and flow a little bit nicer. Now, this quartz floor plan is part of their Signature Series. We do have the walkthrough video of their other floor plan, which is part of their Premier Series. So if you have interest in viewing that floor plan, which is a lot bigger and one of their most popular floor plans, it'll be linked later on at the very end of the video. But really great dining area, designated dining. And one thing about Meritage is what you see is what you get. So they work in design package colors. So you'll get this light fixture, you'll get the brown cabinets, and you'll get the quartz countertops. Or if you prefer white cabinets and quartz countertops, they have that option as well. So everything is in a package. What you see on the dotted line for the number, that is what you are paying, which is really great. There's no hidden charges or anything like that, but flows really nicely into your living room, and it's just set up super nice. I know in the other model for this floor plan at the old version, there was never really a lot of space for the TV, so this really makes it a nice designated living area. Now, we'll get out into the backyard so I can show you a general size of what these would look like, but through here, we have the primary suite. Now, I will say this is very big furniture, kind of bulky furniture in this room. This is a big room. You have a dresser, you have a seat right by the bed, a huge bed here. This is a king size, and then 2 big nightstands. This is big furniture, so I promise this is a big room in person. All right, through here we have the primary ensuite, so really nice double vanity here, and pretty much all of this is going to match throughout the house. You have the guest bathroom, the kitchen, it all matches. And then you have the walk-in shower here. Pretty standard insert shower, but you know, if you want to ever do something different, you can add tile later on after you move in, but really nice shower through there. Then of course you have the water closet here, pretty self-explanatory. And then one thing that I really love about Meritage Homes, this house is under 1,600 square feet, but you still get a massive wraparound closet. You don't have to fight over space in here. This is the perfect amount of space. You can even add a dresser in here if you wanted to. And then up there, you also do have the attic access, which will have that wonderful spray foam insulation that keeps these houses really nice and airtight and energy efficient. Okay, so here we are out on the patio. Now it is a really nice covered patio, not a super huge extended patio, but it really does do its job. You could definitely add some chairs out here, a small table if you wanted to, but this is going to be more so of your standard size backyard. You might find some lots that have a little bit bigger of a backyard, but rule of thumb for new construction, they are not gonna landscape your backyard. It's gonna come with graded dirt, and then you can add any landscaping or gravel after you close up to your discretion. So we're gonna jump on the map. I'm gonna show you what's in the area and then of course, we're gonna go over all of the pricing for this subdivision.
Okay, before we move on to the map, I wanted to show you my new website that my team and I have worked very hard on. This is going to be a really great resource for you to go to just to get some information and also learn a little bit more about Tucson and the surrounding areas. This is the main site. It will be linked down below, or you can go to TucsonArizonaLiving.com to get to this website. Right up here at the very top, you have my phone number, and yes, I pick up my calls. It's me on the phone or texting back, so that's the number for you to use. As you scroll down, this is one of my favorite parts of the website. It's this really cool interactive map. As you go over the different areas of Tucson, you can see it lights up. So it's showing like you have Vale down here, Rocking K, Star Valley, up here Gladden Farms, Marana. So if we click on Marana, it's gonna actually take you to a full map of Marana that will show you basically the outlined version of Marana. And then on this tab, you will have all of the videos that I've done within the Marana area. So super helpful there. Going back to the website, the main page, a little bit about me and my team, and then our real estate services, some past love from some of my awesome clients, some featured videos. So if you haven't seen last week's video, it will be posted on here as well. And then this is something also super helpful for you. This is our free relocation guide that we've worked very hard on. This is everything from schools, location, demographic, jobs, restaurants, resorts, everything you would want to know about Tucson. It is in this relocation guide. So if you just click the access your free guide, enter your information, it'll get sent to you immediately so that you can download it. And again, it's free. Why not utilize it? And then scrolling back down, more about the areas, suburbs, little towns in Tucson. And then this is the best way to get in contact with me. Besides my phone number up here, if you want to schedule a call, you can either do a Zoom call or a phone call. This is the easiest way to get in touch with me. And lastly, if you click this Buy tab, I've heard from my past clients that this has been super helpful for them. If you scroll down on the Buy tab, and you go to this map here. Let's say you're looking in the Marana area. This is all linked with the multiple listing service where all of the listings in Tucson are. You can start creating your very own personalized list that it'll be tailored directly to you. So you can say I'm interested or not interested. You click on a house, you can look through all the pictures and everything. It'll start making your very own list. Just make sure that you save your information so you're not having to restart that list every single time. But this is on the Buy tab, super helpful. And again, my phone number is up here. You can call or text me. It's me who picks up the calls and texts back. All right, let's get over to the map. Here you can see we have a map of Tucson, bird's eye view. Right up here where the red dot is, that is the location of the subdivision. For the sake of these videos, I always like to use Central Tucson as our central marker point of how long it would take you to get to and from places. But let's go ahead and start with directions. So up here where it says Oro Valley, that is gonna be north. Down here where it says Sahuarita, that is gonna be south. Over here where it says Tanque Verde, that is east. And on the opposite end, you have the Saguaro National Park West, which is going to be west. All right, let's go ahead and zoom in. Now, right here where it says Tucson Museum of Art and Children's Museum of Tucson, that is downtown Tucson. So if you have a job in downtown Tucson, or if you're going and spending the afternoon or having dinner down there, this is the route you would get there. All right, so off of Congress Street, you are just gonna head northwest on the I-10 and just head it all the way up. And you would be getting off right here on the Tangerine exit. This is about a 25-minute drive to downtown Tucson, but as you can see, it is direct freeway. So direct on the freeway right to there, you will get into downtown Tucson. So not really having to deal with much stoplights or anything like that, but you get off right here on Tangerine Road, passing a gas station here, and you have Mandarina Boulevard, and here is our subdivision. before we explore the areas of where you'd be shopping, amenities, stuff like that, I want to jump over to schools. Now, for the sake of these videos and just in general, I like to use niche.com. When it comes to schools and school ratings, that's definitely something you have to do on your own terms and do research, but I will have this link down below so you can utilize this. And anytime I'm trying to look up anything about schools as well, I use niche.com. I just find it super helpful and for the most part, pretty accurate. So for this subdivision, you're going to be in the Marana School District, Unified School District, if you're doing public schools. Now there's charter schools in the area that you can opt to do as well, but we're just going to be looking at public schools for this video. So right here, this is the subdivision area right in here. And for elementary schools, it's going to be Gladden Farms Elementary. And it is actually right off of Tangerine Road down through here. It's showing on the map that it's right here. I don't know why. It is not all the way down here. It is about a 7-minute drive down the road to this area right in here. So if you're living in the subdivision right up through here, you would just take the underpass through Tangerine, and then elementary school is right in this area. Actually, it's right off of Gladden Farms Drive. So B plus school right through there, and it's showing down here, but again, this is where the elementary school is. Middle school, you're gonna have Marana Middle School, about a 7-minute drive as well. You would probably just drive up through the neighborhood, get through the Marana exit right here, and then on Greer Road. So here is the middle school right here, and that is a B-rated middle school. And then for high school, I'm gonna zoom back out. That's gonna be a little bit further. But you would just take Tangerine Road, or you could do Avra Valley and go off of Sanders Road and get to Marana High School. About a 15-minute drive or so to get to the high school. It's relatively quick though. This is all just driving time. There's not really stoplights or anything like that. You are just strictly driving to the high school. So let me zoom back out. This right here is where the subdivision is. Here is the high school. It looks a lot further, but this is 15 minutes at max drive time. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what's in the area. Now, Meritage Homes has so many communities throughout Tucson. As you can see, they even have one right here. It's called Fieldstone. That one's very close to being completed, but they have a few others in Marana and some all throughout Tucson. So if this location really isn't fitting your needs, let me know. It's always important to schedule a one-on-one call with me so that I can get to know you a little bit better and what you're looking for and area, and we can find the perfect home, whether that's new construction or resale. Okay, so, let's go ahead. I accidentally got out of that. Okay, so closest amenities. Now, right through here, we have the Fry's Marketplace, 5 to 7 minute drive depending on traffic. You have the Big Fry's right in here. Actually, it's right in this blank area. It's probably gonna show as blank land because it did just open about a year ago. So this is where the Fry's is. There is a Black Rock Coffee. There is also a Jersey Mike's, McDonald's. They have a gas station across the street, but lots of amenities in this area. This is one of the nicest Fry's, I think, that you can go to. There's also one down in the Dove Mountain area if you wanna go a little bit further, which I'll show you. So Fry's right in here. Or if you go right through here, probably about a 10-minute drive. Right here, you have a Fry's as well. So you have options for shopping depending where you want to go, either further down Tangerine or 5 to 7 minutes up into the Gladden Farms area. You have the Fry's Marketplace. Now, you also have a Starbucks right in this area as well, an O'Reilly Auto Part, Quick Trip for all of your gas and snack needs right in this area as well. This is all within a 5 to 7 minute radius of the house. And then if we scroll a little bit further up, we're gonna get to what is the downtown Marana area. So they just opened a brand new aquatic center. It is very, very pretty. There's a slide, lap pools. It's gonna show us blank land because it just opened, or maybe this is it right here. But, oh, this is the fire department. The Marana Aquatic Center is right in this area here. It just opened, I wanna say less than 6 months ago. beautiful, great for family. There is a gym there, so it is kind of your one-stop shop in general. Now you do have dentist office, doctor's offices in this area. They are going to be building right in this area here the brand new downtown Marana Center, which is supposed to open sometime in 2026. It's going to have everything from shops, restaurants, all of those things that you could want. It's going to be beautiful, very much of an indoor-outdoor shopping area. But for right now, the downtown of Marana is this little roundabout circle here. And there is some things in this area. You have a Nico's Mexican restaurant, you have a Bisbee Breakfast Club, McDonald's, Dutch Bro, Taco Bell, all of those things right in this area. This is their downtown, which it is very small, but right across the street right here, that's where they're going to be building up that brand new downtown center, which is going to be fabulous. So very excited to see that right there. But this is what is right now currently their downtown center, but they still have a lot of the necessities that you could want, fast food options and restaurants and everything. Now, for other shopping, you're gonna want to go a little bit further down. So here is our subdivision here. To get to your closest, I think more active shopping areas, we're gonna head down a little bit south on the I-10 to the very next exit. So here's our subdivision. We're gonna go to the Tucson Premium Outlets. That's great for shopping there. There's also a America's Best Furniture. You have a Hampton Inn, so great if you don't want to host any of your family that might be coming and staying with you. They could be 5 minutes down the road and staying at the hotel there. But everything from Nike Outlet, Levi's, Calvin Klein, Coach Store, Michael Kors, Tommy Hilfiger, Under Armour, all of those things right here at the Tucson Premium Outlets. There's also a great furniture store right here. There's American Furniture Warehouse, so lots of shopping in that area. And if we go to the very next exit, so here we are, this is 5 minutes down the road or so off the freeway. If we go to the Cortero Farms exit, which right here, this is going to be a great shopping area as well. Lots of restaurants in this area. You have In-N-Out, Nana's Kitchen, Guadalajara Grill, there's a Chili's. This is the Arizona Pavilion shopping area. You have an LA Fitness, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Dollar Tree. The LA Fitness is right down the street right here. Lots of stuff. Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's, all of those things that you could want all in this area. So this is about 10 minutes away from the subdivision off of Cortero Farms. Let me show you. It looks further on the map, but this is direct freeway traffic. So right down through here and right off of Cortero Farms. Now, closest Target and Costco. We're gonna go just to the very next exit on Ina Road. This is about a 15 to 20 minute drive, give or take, on traffic. But you're gonna go to Ina, get off on the exit, and right off of Thornydale, which is nice, it's the very first exit, you have the Target right here on Ina and Thornydale. And this nice Target, this is the one I like to shop at. So you have a Target, you have a Lowe's down the street right over in here, you have a Chick-fil-A, you have a Peter Piper Pizza, Office Max, El Molinito, which is a Mexican restaurant, all of those things right here. And if we just go down the street, you have a Costco, Home Depot, Sportsman Warehouse, and Topgolf. So all of your shopping, all of your necessity and needs right here are your 15, 20 minutes on direct freeway. So very quick, very easy to get to and from. Let me scroll out so you can see. Here is the subdivision. Right here, this is where all of the Target and Costco. It looks further on the map, but I promise you 15, 20 minutes direct freeway. So great shopping and necessities. I almost forgot to mention, off of the Tucson Premium Outlets, there is an urgent care in that area. So great for your closest medical needs or anything. There are doctor's offices as well. As for hospitals, I would say the closest hospital that you are going to get to is either going to be the Oro Valley Hospital, which is straight down Tangerine Road right here, about a 15-minute drive, or you could go about 20 minutes and go to the Northwest Medical Center, which is right here. Really just depends. I would say the Oro Valley is probably a little bit closer and convenient. It is just a straight shot down Tangerine Road. There's rarely a lot of traffic in this area as well, and it would get you right to the hospital. So lots of amenities, necessities in the direct area within 5 minutes or so. But again, you have so much out here. Lots of beautiful farmland. You're super close to the mountains as well, which is really pretty. As you can see, it does say the Marana Regional Airport. That's for smaller planes. That is not a commercial flight area. You're just going to see those little planes flying around. But great opportunity, especially to get in right before, they really start building and blowing up. And the fact that they're going to have pickleball, swimming pools, walking paths, all of those things, it's going to be a really great community. As I had mentioned earlier in the video, go ahead and scan this QR code, or this will be linked down below. Fill out this form so I can get in touch with you and get you all of the up-to-date pricing for this brand new community, plus the incentives that they're offering. Now, whether you're watching before this community is open or later on in the year, they will always have new pricing and incentives. So that's why it's important to fill out your information. I'll get in touch with you to make sure you're getting the most up-to-date information, whether it's for this brand new community or any of the communities within Meritage Homes. I'm able to get you those up-to-date pricing, and the sales reps reach out to me to let me know what's going on weekly, so I'm going to be your best resource for that. So just fill out this form, and again, I'll reach out to you. Okay, the moment you've been waiting for, pricing and floor plans. So here we are on the Meritage Homes website. I will have this link down below, so you can definitely go through, play with it, see what floor plan is going to fit your needs, and of course, they also have all of their other communities linked on here as well. So here we are at Mandarina, which is their Signature Series. And again, they do have another series here as well, which is more of their Premier Series. That'll be linked also later on in the video, so you can click and watch through that video to see that model home. But the Signature Series, great series, starting at $339,000. Floor plans range from 1480 to 2211, anywhere from 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3 bath, and all of them are 2-car garages. And they do have floor plans that are either one or single story or 2-story. Great. Okay. So here's kind of the overview, and again, it talks about how this is a master plan community that's going to offer swimming pool, pickleball courts, playgrounds, and so much more. It just needs to be built first. Let's take a look at the floor plans. So here we have the Onyx, which is the smallest of the floor plans. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it is 1480 square feet. Scores 48 on the HERS scale. And this is priced at starting at $339,000, just under $340,000. Then we have the Quartz, which is the floor plan we just walked through. That one is starting at $345,000, and of course it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it is 1562 square feet. Scores 47 on the HERS scale. This is their 2-story, which is the Amber. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2211 square feet, and scores 55 on the HERS scale. Let's go ahead and take a look. We'll take a look at the Amber first. This one is starting at $383,000. So let's view this. So here is the Amber. Okay. So first floor, you have the 2-car garage, the porch and foyer, which walks right into the main great room and dining. It's nice that the kitchen is turned out this way and not to the side. You do have a bedroom downstairs with a full bath as well, which is really nice. Upstairs, you have a loft area, your primary 2 guest bedrooms, laundry is upstairs, but look at how big that walk-in closet and primary suite is. That's great. Okay, so this is their Amber and is 2211 square feet. I am interested to see what their other 2-story floor plan looks like. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. That is their Citrine, and that is 4-bed, 2.5 bath, and that is just under 2,400 square feet. The primary is downstairs as well, which is really nice. That one is starting at $395,000. So let's take a look at this one. Okay, so Citrine. All right, so here is the front porch area, foyer. So this is nice. This is open above, so that means the ceiling, it goes almost, I think, probably like 15-20 feet. So it feels a lot taller in there, which is really great. and then you have your staircase. You have an under the stair powder room, coat closet, and then here's the kitchen, dining and great room, and then your primary suite, which is downstairs. Nice big walk-in closet, laundry room downstairs as well. And then on the second floor, you have a loft space and all of your guest bedrooms up here with a shared bath. And it looks like they all have walk-in closets as well, which is really nice. So again, it shows this is open to below. That means that the ceiling is all the way up into the loft area, which really kind of elevates and makes it feel a lot bigger and taller. But I mean, that's great. It's just under 2,400 square feet. Let's take a look at some of the quick move-ins so I can show you what the actual pricing is. Okay, internet is going a little bit slow. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the quick move-ins. So even though this subdivision, depending on when you're watching it, as of right now, it is not open yet. It should be open in about a week or two, but there's no one living here yet. They will have quick move-ins that are available as of now that will be ready to move in by August or September. So here's the Onyx. That is the smallest of the floor plans, and that is out the door. So that means you're not having to pay a lot premium. It's coming with the finishes in the house and everything as is. That one is priced at $339,000, $840. So that's pretty great. Getting a house, brand new home in a great community under $340, that's fantastic. And they also have some amazing incentives right now too. So that's what's even better. It'll make that monthly payment even lower and save you thousands of dollars upfront and annually. Then the courts, this is the floor plan that we walked through. For just about $5,000 more, you can get into a quick move-in of the courts. That's priced at $345,240. Then there's the Amber. This is the second biggest two-story. And that one is priced at $383,840. Pretty fantastic. And they don't have any quick move-ins of the biggest floor plan, but I guarantee as time goes, they will have a lot of quick move-ins that become available of all floor plans. But these three are available right now. From my knowledge, basically the quick move-ins are able to be closed by August or September. So you could be living in this community by September, October, which is pretty great. And what Meritage is currently offering for this specific community. Now it's different for every community, so that's why it's important. If you're looking at other communities, reach out to me so that I can get you the most up-to-date incentives for each community, because each one of them is different, and even at each house at different community might have different buy-down programs. But strictly for this community, they are offering a 4.99% interest rate for year 1 through 30. That's fantastic. Right now with the conventional interest rates, if you were to buy a resale home, you're going to be looking at the high 6% for interest rates. That gives you so much more buying power in general, getting that 4.99% interest rate, which makes it so much more affordable. And it kind of brings homeownership back to, this price range, which is really great. You get a brand new home, so many warranties, and it's just really stress-free for the most part. I think it's fantastic incentive. And again, in all of their communities, they're offering different incentives. So reach out to me if you have questions about those communities or incentives. I think this is such an awesome community, and there's going to be so much opportunity that comes to this area, especially with all of the amenities that they're adding in, like the pickleball, the pool, the hiking, all of that. Great community. Plus, if you get in now, you kind of get your choice of the lots, and you're going to be the start of the subdivision. So if you have any questions about this specific subdivision or any of the other communities, make sure you reach out to me. My contact information is down below. You can text, call, or email me. And remember, I do new construction and resale, so I'm able to help you in any of those options. And if you want to see the other community or the other series that Meritage offers at this community, that video is going to be right up here. You can go ahead and click it. Make sure you watch through. They have other floor plans that might fit your needs better. So make sure you go ahead and click that and watch it. I'll see you in the next video.